There's a rule in the Appalachian Mountains that every local knows, but every tourist ignores. If you hear your name called from the trees, no, you didn't. Jax was a van life influencer with 200,000 subscribers and a hunger for more. He wasn't satisfied with sunset shots and artisanal coffee. He wanted the dark Appalachia aesthetic. So against the warnings of a gas station attendant in rural West Virginia, Jax hiked into the gray shallows, a stretch of forest where the GPS dies and the birds stop singing. "We're going deep today, guys," Jax whispered into his gimbal-mounted camera. "They say people vanish here. They say the woods mimic you. Let's see if we can find the truth." By 4 p.m., the atmosphere changed. The lush green of the forest seemed to bruise into a sickly purple. Jax noticed that the trees were growing too close together, their branches interlaced like skeletal fingers. He stopped to check his compass, but the needle was spinning lazily, as if it had forgotten which way was north. Then the sound started. Ding! It was the exact sound of a YouTube notification. Jax froze. He looked at his phone. No service. Ding! It came from a dense thicket of ferns 50 yards away. Then a voice spoke. It wasn't a monster's growl. It was Jax's own voice, perfectly synthesized. "We're going deep today, guys," Jax whispered back to him. Jax felt a drop of ice-cold sweat slide down his spine. "Who's there?" he shouted. "Who's there?" the voice replied instantly, echoing from behind a massive, ancient oak. But the voice didn't sound like a reflection anymore. It sounded like it was learning. Jax turned and began to hike back the way he came, but the trail was gone. In its place were rows of identical gray trees. He started to jog, his heavy camera gear rattling. Every time his foot hit the ground, a fraction of a second later, a heavy thud echoed from the brush beside him. Something was keeping pace, mirroring his every move. He broke into a sprint. The woods erupted in sound. It wasn't just his voice now. It was the sound of his mother calling him for dinner. It was the sound of his ex-girlfriend laughing. It was a cacophony of his own memories being played back to him through the throat of something that hadn't breathed in 1,000 years. Jax dropped the camera and ran until his lungs burned like fire, eventually bursting onto a paved road at dawn. He sold his van, deleted his channel, and moved to a desert in Arizona where there isn't a tree for 50 miles. We spend our lives trying to be seen and heard by the world, broadcasting our voices into the void for likes and followers. But we never stop to ask what is on the other side, listening back. Sometimes the attention you crave is the very thing that hunts you. Nature doesn't need your content, and some things are better left unvisited. The source.